You lock your doors at night, but is that really enough? These are 3 disturbing real-life stories from people who thought they were safe until they discovered someone had been watching them all along. From a hidden camera in a college dorm, to a terrifying knock on the window at 3 a.m., these tales will make you question how secure your life really is. It was just a normal winter. Tessa, a college student living in a small off-campus apartment, started noticing strange noises not loud enough to panic, just unsettling. Scratches in the walls, the occasional rattle in the vents. Her roommate brushed it off as rats. But one night, while on a video call with her boyfriend, she noticed the vent on the floor behind her shift slightly. He saw it too. She laughed it off, but when she turned around, the metal cover was slightly lifted. The next day, maintenance was called. They opened the vent and discovered blankets, food wrappers, and a notebook. Someone had been crawling through the vent system and watching her. Police later found a homeless man living in the boiler room below the apartment, accessing the vents at night. He'd written about the pretty girl with the red hair and how he liked to watch her sleep. He had been there for at least 3 weeks. Jason's grandmother passed away in early March. The funeral was a quiet, emotional affair, mostly family, a few close friends. But there was one man no one recognized, middle-aged, gray coat, dark sunglasses, even indoors. He stood in the back, never speaking. Jason noticed him again, outside the funeral home after everyone had left, just standing, watching. He assumed maybe it was a distant friend of his grandmother, but 2 nights later, Jason's security cam caught a man walking up his driveway just past midnight. It was him. He didn't try to enter, he just stood outside Jason's window for over 20 minutes. The next morning nothing was stolen, but a black flower, a funeral lily, was left on his porch. Police never found the man, but Jason's cousin swears he looks just like a neighbor their grandma had 40 years ago, one who'd been obsessed with her until he disappeared without a trace. A couple named Martin and Sierra decided to go hiking in the Appalachians during early fall. They were experienced, careful, and had a planned route. But around 6 p.m., while nearing the trail's end, they heard crying. A girl's voice. They followed it off path, deeper into the woods. And there she was, maybe 9 or 10, barefoot, hair matted, crying against a tree. As they approached, Sierra noticed something strange. The girl wasn't looking at them, she was looking past them. Martin turned around just in time to see a figure duck behind a tree. He shouted, but got no response. They grabbed the girl and ran. Later, forest rangers told them about similar reports. Crying children in the woods, used to lure hikers off trails. No one ever finds the voices. The girl they saved? No missing child reports matched her. She never spoke a word. And she vanished from the foster home just 3 weeks later. Sometimes the scariest part of life isn't ghosts or demons. It's the people who walk among us. Unnoticed. Watching. Waiting. If you made it this far, you're braver than most. Subscribe to Depths Unknown for more real-life horror stories every week. And remember, don't